Bow, chicka, bow, wow. What my baby says, bow, wow, wow, wow. We're kicking butt in here. Chicka, chicka, chew, wow. Yes, we are doing so good. 52 seconds, early Friday. I don't even got my glasses on, guys. I'm so in the zone, man. I'm so excited to be here. Took Friday off from work. Got some chores done around the house. I mean, Trent planned our entire future in the course of 15 minutes. It was the greatest, guys. I wish everybody could plan out their future that fast. It would save everybody a lot of headaches. Headaches. Boom, 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 boom. We were super short on some of the biggest gains today, and I forgot to put my short in there. So I'm kind of be interested to go and take a look at some things and see if they are down. Do you think Pippin went up or down, Trent?
Ooh, dang, since Wednesday.
Yes or no?
In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
We're early today for Fridays. All right.
Okay.
It's been a minute since I did that. Pull the fast one over you. Guys, welcome in to another episode of
I'm
Blockchain.
like over here in the middle of putting a poll in the chat.
I know exactly what you're doing. I can tell how your eyes are thinking and looking. Guys, welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. We're excited to be here. You know, if you like being part of the most hydrated, entertaining YouTubes on the interwebs, this is it, guys. Welcome in. Please smash that golden like button. Like, just smash it, guys. Get that like button up in the chat. We also have to subscribe on your ring-a-ding-ding and your ring-a-ding-ding. Guys, I just want to let you know, after you subscribe to us over there on YouTube and Kick and Rumble, we're over there, and we're over you on X, right there. After you guys subscribe, I will be silent the entire stream in honor of Trent missing yesterday. But I will like to watch everybody talk. It's going to be good times, man. And guys, I'll call up and the Discord today. You should join the Discord, guys. I closed my poly market prediction up. That wasn't like 50%, but I'm up like 20, 70, 20, 14. I was at 14. Now I'm at 20, 60% today. 60% gains. I was feeling pretty good on that. I was just going ham. I'm like all in on it because it seems like the right thing to do. Before Trent kicks his can open, I brought Trent one of these amazing beers. I'm willing to bet he's never tried before, ever. All right, we got a fruit punch extreme twisted tea. And why is it extreme? It's come in at 8% twisted tea. Even Trent's beer he has tonight is probably like a 7.2. So we're probably going to beat him right now with the tea. Look, ASMR pop. Boom. That was a beautiful crisp pop too. I'm just kidding, guys. Trent probably has me beat. He usually has me beat. He likes that triple IPAs. I can't even figure out where he's buying them from. Just so you guys can see, I got my little 3-bowl brewery glass right here. And bada bing, bada boom. It's really interesting. I guess it's not the same size as the can, but when you pick it up, you think it's the same size as the can, right? But it's not. It's not. It's all the illusion. The illusion of the can. What do you got today, Trent?
Well, today I'm bringing you guys another ulterior modems. You know, it looks like T-Square in front of the computer watching Bitcoin plummet
back in 1999. I'm all hopped up. Hopped up, man.
This is a triple dry hopped double hazy IPA, hopped with Citra, Ricao, and Rawaka, coming in at
Ricao. That makes me think of chocolate.
coming in at 8.5% on the dot. There you go. ASMR pop.
Ooh,
I think I got you beat by 0.5%.
We love that ASMR pop, guys.
Here's the poor.
Let's get
as
that
opposed
pour
to
going.
the rich. And if you feel poor in crypto right now, just don't worry about it.
Hey,
that's my advice. Just don't worry about it.
I like it, Trent. Look at that.
Yep.
That's fancy. Look at that 2-finger pour.
Yeah.
That's more like a 3. That's a third finger, Trent. There's definitely a third finger in there.
Yeah. Poured it a little fast. It's because I'm holding my hand up to pour it, you know.
Dude, I know it's kind of wonky, man.
Yeah,
it is a little wonky.
Yeah.
Are you sitting today? You don't usually sit. You usually stand.
I have been sitting for months now.
Oh. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, but what was I about to say? Oh yeah, so like I said, if you feel, as I was pouring that beer, you know, it dawned on me that a lot of us feel poor in crypto right now. And if you feel poor in crypto right now, my advice number 1, don't worry about it. Why don't worry about it? Jesus said, don't worry about what you'll eat, what you'll drink, what you'll wear. The birds don't gather, and the birds don't, you know, worry about gathering, you know, their nest. Yet your heavenly Father, you know, gives them shelter. The lilies of the field, they don't worry about what they'll wear. Yet they're arrayed with more splendor than even Solomon. You know, so on and so forth. Like Jesus says, who of you by worrying can add 1 hour to his life, or become 1 inch taller, or add to his stature at all by worrying? He says, therefore, don't worry about tomorrow. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble. And your heavenly Father knows that you have need of all of these things before you even ask. So my advice number 1, if you feel, as I was pouring that beer, if you feel poor in crypto, number 1, don't worry about it. Number 2, DCA what you can. Number 2, like, find something. Find something laying around and put it in the market. Put something that is stationary right now, put it to work. Number 3, educate yourself. You got a number 4 for us, T-Square?
You know, I there's a lot of stuff, man. Just be patient on yourself. You know, I think that's a big thing, because a lot of people want to do everything perfect all the time, but we're literally human, you know, and just be patient with yourself. I mean, all ages, man, like God's the God of opportunity, and you're the master of your destination. Just be patient with yourself. You know, you're gonna make mistakes. Have fun making mistakes, man. You know, sometimes my best journeys I've ever made with my wife in the car is I miss my turn And then she's like, it's that way. I'm like, we're just going to go scenic route. And I just don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. You know, you just got to have fun with the journey, man. Yeah, it sucks. Probably burn a little more gas. Sometimes you might be like, crap, that was my exit. I will. We're just going to go move on, man. Just move on with yourself, dude. Don't hold it against yourself.
Hey, that's a good analogy because that's what it's like. It's like, oh, there's my exit. And you don't exit.
There it goes. Like, literally, there's my exit on my trade, and it's gone. Missed the exit. Let's take it easy on yourself, guys. I'm throwing up some coin glass right now. I don't know what Trent has prepared for the news, but let's take a look at the ETS before the weekend close, guys. I'm so excited. You just can't hide it. Bow, 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 bow. USD. Wow, look at Bitcoin. They took in $10 million. Wait, what's today? The 13th. Or is it this day? I think this was yesterday. Wasn't this yesterday, Trent? They did some funky thing over here, like 12:13. This makes me think that this is the day's not over yet. Like it started. It's not gonna weird to upload it at February 13th, 5:25 p.m. No, maybe. I guess I uploaded. Yeah, I could be wrong. Maybe Bitcoin took in $10 million today. Okay, well that's not great. That's like practically sideways. Ethereum took 14.5. So Ethereum, I think, took more than Bitcoin. Bitcoin took. No, that's Ethereum again. So more money went into Ethereum than it did, more money went into Ethereum than Bitcoin. So Solana had 2 million, which is almost nothing, and XRP actually went down 6 million because of Grayscale. Grayscale's always done. Actually, I take it back. That was a glitch from yesterday. They just mimicked it. It's a net zero day for that. Let's see here. We are going to. Let's take a look at token unlocks. My wife came in and she said she opened up a Twisted Tea and she's buzzed too. She's like, that stuff's really strong. I'm like, I know. That's good. What do we got going for us? We see this unlock, another Alex Becker push. Pump.fun had a 1.7 unlock. Starknet has an unlock coming out. 2.4% say has a 1.4% unlock coming out. Zebek, we already talked about this. Its unlock comes out in a couple days. Apecoin has an unlock coming out. Dude, Apecoin's almost fully unlocked now. They've been unlocking that thing since the last bull run. So the fact that it's almost done is pretty nice. Like, holy smokes.
Funny thing, like Molly never really got into crypto, right? Even like working for Ben, it was kind of like, I was feeding her the crypto information. Like, hey, this part of Ben's stream would be a good clip because he's talking about this or that. And then she would go edit it, right?
Yeah.
And so she never really had to learn crypto. Like, she didn't really care. Like, she had me there to tell her that stuff anyway. So, but, I mean, by osmosis, you do learn some things just from being around it. Like,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that she knows more than like the average person, but one of the things, like the one thing out of everything that she could have like picked up just by being around the culture, the crypto culture, she bought like $40 worth of Apecoin on Coinbase one time, and swore that like Apecoin was gonna be the thing, and I was like, all right, yeah, I mean, have fun with it.
Like, have fun with that.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I'm okay with this. We want jokes, man. That's what I did too with my wife. I told her that she had to get involved with Ben. Like, just listen to him. Like, I don't care if you don't buy anything, but it kind of gets you. What's ADA? When I first got into crypto, I remember I was like, Bitcoin and Doge. Okay, what's ADA? I've never even heard of ADA. He was talking about it, and eventually you start clicking. Oh, ADA is Cardano. Okay, that's a ticker. What's a ticker? Okay, that's an acronym.
Yeah.
That's kind of just how you pick it up, man.
I was just like, why was Apecoin the thing that caught her attention out of everything?
I had that same thing too. What do we got going, Trent?
Oh,
Oh yeah, token unlocks. Pengu has a token unlock at 1.1%. Aster has a 3.2% unlock coming out in the next 3 days. Okay, and Manta has another unlock. They've been having a lot of unlocks come out lately. They must be dumping. Let's go take a look at Manta, guys. Let's see their unlock basis, because it seems like every month they are unlocking. Which you want to put a long-term short on, you might be able to just run this puppy down into the ground. No offense to anybody out there holding Manta, because is Manta a layer 2, right?
Yeah,
I do believe so.
I think so.
Token unlock buttons highlighted red. No max supply, circulating supply, total supply. I always get this confused. If there's no max supply, but there's a total supply, how does that work, Trent?
Well,
yeah, they're having unlocks all regularly.
there is a slight difference because the total supply is the supply. No, the circulating supply is the amount that's out, right? So what is the difference between total supply and max supply?
Because I always felt like total supply, that's the amount that's in existence, right? And I think they set it up where they can't create more. That's why it's like net zero. There's no max supply, but maybe I'm misinterpreting that.
No,
or maybe
that's right.
or maybe what it is total supply doesn't include the token unlocks, that are coming out with the max supply.
But that's what circulating supply should
That's
be.
true.
You know what? Go to Bitcoin and look at it, because we'll be able to know right away. Because 21 million should be the max supply, right?
Yeah, but they could make more Bitcoin though, Trent.
Well, yeah, in theory, but they haven't. So.
Well, max supply is 21.
And total supply. Okay, see, so the total supply and the circulating supply.
Treasury holdings.
So total and circulating are the same. Click the little upside down exclamation point next to it.
They're here.
Yeah, total supply, total coins created, coins that have been burned. Total supply equals total coins created minus coins that have been burned. Okay, so that would be the difference. So like if you went to Ethereum, there would be a big difference between total supply and circulating supply, because the total supply is going to be the amount of coins that have ever been created, period. But the circulating supply is going to deduct anything that's been burned, and it's going to give you the true circulating supply. On Bitcoin, there's obviously been no burning.
Yeah.
So the total and the circulating are the same thing. Yeah.
I gotcha. Interesting.
Hey,
Well, you guys
I just learned myself something.
Oh, what's up, Shadow? How you doing, man?
Shadow, Amelia, what is going on? Good to have
Miss
you in here.
Emilia. We'll head on over to. I used to my uncle his sister's name is Melia, and when I was a kid, I always called him Melia Bedelia from the books. Did you ever read those books, Trent?
No.
Really? I mean, it was just a 90s thing. You want to get it then.
Oh, guys, we just became today a midnight ambassador on the channel. So
yeah, we're taking TA requests.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're always taking TA requests when we're live.
I love doing TA, especially on coins I've never looked at before.
And-
yeah, guys, Trent said too was also big news. We are ambassadors for a midnight, the program on top of Cardano. Trent went and filed with them, and it turns out they were going through bankruptcy, so they were looking for anybody who was willing to grab it. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, guys, we are night ambassadors. They're going to take us around town.
Also, you guys like my everyone like my Great Wall of Taylor back there?
Yeah, right. Oh, I get it. That's why you have Taylor and then Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You got the Taylor. Oh, that makes so much more sense now.
Yes.
Yeah, I could go over and do some Zcash actually right now. I could come back to the biggest gainers and losers too later because it's just kind of fun to trade.
And I'll come back to the news too. We'll just
go
go.
with the flow. It's Friday. Free flow Friday, man.
Free flow Friday. Let's go.
Yeah. Where's
You know,
Zcash?
Ben, you remember when Ben tried to do a free flow Friday? It was like he tried to save all of his ranting for Friday, and then of
Really?
course, yeah, and then of course, like you can't when you have his level of ADHD, you can't put on a calendar when you're gonna rant. You know what I
Really?
mean? Yeah, like come on. Hey, Uniswap, I just yeah, man, I just wrote a script about that.
Oh, Uniswap was on my radar too. I was like, dang, I wanted to short it so bad, and like that news with BlackRock goes up and down so quick. I'm like, I missed my opportunity.
Yeah, I just wrote a script about that. I'm not for another content creator. I'm not at liberty to say who, but yeah.
Well, if I was crypto lifer, I'd be like, well, we're in a bull pennant right now, and we're going to flag out, and the measured move of this bull pennant is going to break up, and give it like, I don't know, like an hour or two on the 15-minute, and we're going to break up, and the measured move is going to be the size of this flagpole, and we're looking at a possible
$2 billion per Zcash token.
$322 Zcash with a 68% chance of this bull pennant playing out. But I'm just going to tell you too, we're on a downtrend, so maybe this won't play out. But no, I'm not knocking Lifer because I actually like Lifer, but I am a little bit. But I've seen so many of them. That's why I watch the stream. I've seen so many of them. And so many have taken and that have not played out the way I anticipated them playing out. Money flow is actually still increasing on the 1 hour with the VWAP coming up. The momentum came down, kind of gave it a little bit of break right there, but we had the strength of Stokes coming in. The 15-minute, what did the 15-minute say? The 15-minute, we're gravitating still slightly down. And, you can make the argument for a double top on this bull flag. Like, it's still playing out. Might zigzag a little bit. It doesn't look like it's going to break out for another couple candles. The 4 hour money flow has been going up since right here on Market Cipher. So, granted, we've traded sideways, but the volume money dollars has been increasing on Zcash, and there's been an inflow, right? So now, if we look at last time the money had an increase, we got this VWAP to actually show this breakup right here. We broke right above the 50, but the VWAP came slightly down, and now with the money flow is increasing, we get that breakup, and the money flow is coming slightly down. So the chance that we kind of do that little sideways action, we broke up, we gave most of it back, and then we break up again. So there's a chance of that in place. So be careful longing this because it is kind of in that territory. Like maybe it pump. If it does continue, we might see $300, and that depends if that's on your table. If that's what you're interested in seeing. The daily time frame, we have the double green dot right here on this candle. We had that nasty wick down, and then we got the daily green dot confirmed and said nope, that was the bottom short term temporarily. Now what's really interesting is that money flow, Stokes, RSI, and strength and the momentum and money flow. Money flow VWAP is increasing, but we're at the 200 right now, which is generally the time I like to short. You can short the 200, and you usually can do pretty well. Now let's take a look at the other time frames. I love the time frames to come in. Got the double green dot. Okay, that's not too bad. The 2-day looks pretty good. VWAP coming up. Strength looks good. Stokes are kind of fluffy. The fluffy double green down the 3-day. Nice. I like that. Now we have a little bit of a doji candle. Measure move is a trend reversal of the previous downtrend. Cool. We like that. We can take trend reversals, or we can get that rally. We've been expecting the rally. We've been expecting the rally in the markets. 5-day. Nothing outlandish. But what's interesting? Another interesting with Zcash is that it is a privacy sector. And I'm going to throw another coin out there if you want my opinion. If you need a more dialed in time frame on Zcash. Oh, interesting. We just get a close. We did. We just got close. Holding above the 21. That's a nice signal. If we could hold above the 21, maybe we didn't get that red dot. We could get that move coming in. What's the 5-minute saying? 5-minute's like a bull flag within a bull flag. VWAP coming up, strength Stokes. We could actually pump out of this. I'd careful. Watch if we fall through the 21, then we're going to have to wait, like I said, like an hour or two. But if we can hold it right now, this could be the time. This could be the candle. I didn't realize we're that close to a candle close. I do like the fact that it's holding above the 21. What was another one? I want to look at DAF, just for Daniel Kaufman, because we look at it so much.
Well, we've also got a couple other requests in.
Oh, did we? I didn't. Yeah. I missed it.
We have Uniswap and Hyperliquid, or Hype.
I just was talking about hype yesterday, and I was talking about Uniswap. Yeah, well, let's take a look. I want this mirror. I want to mirror Dash off of Zcash, because we called a pump for Dash yesterday. We told Daniel Kaufman it actually looked pretty good. I said, short term, man, I kind of like this. I wasn't BSing. Money flow has been increasing. We get the movement up. VWAP coming down. Dude, how much you want to bet Daniel Kaufman's gonna come in and say something crude because it pumped? Stokes money flow doing good though. I kind of take that, man. I like how we're above the 50. That's a very, very strong sign for Dash. The fact that we are getting there. 6 hours, not quite sold on the idea, but the 12-hour, it does look pretty promising. VWAP still continuing up. Stokes, the money flow is increasing on the little green line right there. Strength curving up. I think we might be in a little bit of rally, which kind of makes me a little bit concerned, Trent, if we rally right now into the weekend, because I don't want to create the CME gap. But it seems very popular for us to create those right now.
Yeah.
Trent, do you like CME gaps when they do the upside?
Yeah. Well, I like CME gaps whenever they're in the direction of my market bias. If I like to short right now, then yeah, I like a CME gap being underneath us. If I'm if I like to long, then yeah, I like a CME gap above us. So, ain't no skin off my nuts either way.
Skin off your nuts. I've never heard that before, Trent. That's an interesting one, to say the least.
What's up, Francisco Santos?
Francisco, what's up, man? How you doing, brother?
I don't know, Francisco. I don't know about that. Like, I mean, this week might close green. I don't know.
I think we will. I think we will close green. I mean, I haven't actually charted Bitcoin. I'm just looking at the altcoins, and I'm like, I think we might close green, man.
Yeah.
Money flow for Uniswap is
but
coming
ultimately,
down.
guys, look, Bitcoin is going down to like somewhere between 55 to 58K. It just is. There's literally no way it doesn't. But anyways, I'll get to that later.
The downtrend has me but the daily is wild. The daily is looking pretty good, bro. But you know why? I'll show you why. Let me know if I'm saying this right. Kalani, if I said that right. I'll tell you why we're very, very likely to go down with Bitcoin, and it's very, very obvious, and it hits you in the face. And I don't know why other people aren't talking about it as much. We do got kind of a little bit of Jesus take the wheel right here. We got a little hand and a head and a hand right here. That's typically a really good sign to trade that. The pattern, we came down that wedge. We didn't trade sideways. It does look like it's likely to break up. Now, I'm going against my gut a little bit because the money flow is coming down. But I like how the momentum is breaking up. These little red dots are usually tend to be fake outs when they're below the zero line, and the VWAP's coming up. Now, granted, the money is not green on the it's red. It's been outcoming, and the strength is pretty low right now. This is on the 15-minute. Now, the 1 hour, we do have a doji candle of a trend reversal. We just broke below the 200, which is very dangerous. But we do kind of have a little inverted head and shoulders kind of coming in. So that could be a very strong signal. Like I said, the money flow is not.
Can you collapse your chart a little bit?
Blow it up or collapse?
No. Like reverse. Like let me see the whole tops of those candles in the frame.
So, well, another thing too, I'm a little nervous about is we have the red dot, momentum coming down, money coming down, but the VWAP has some curvature to up. So can we get a rally out of this? Yeah, I think we can. I don't think we'll break the $3.80 range, at least on the 1 hour. The 4 hour, we're zooming in, and we got money flow has been increasing, but still pretty thick in the red, which doesn't tell me that we're in a full on like, hey, we're in a good rally. Dude, Trent, look at this thing. When the BlackRock news came out, look at this wick. I don't know if you can see this wick. I'm gonna try to blow it up so you can see it. Do you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not. It wicked right here if you can't see that. It really wicked off the 200 like perfectly. Oh, so funny. I like it, man. I think we're gonna rally into the weekend. How's that? I think that's what's very likely to happen. VWAP strength Stokes look okay. I wouldn't say the bullish, but I wouldn't say the bearish. But if we go look at the 1 hour, we can get that pump. We just got to watch that 21 and 50. We got to get that rejection. We got to get that reversal going. If we could break out of the zone, we're looking at $3. I said I don't think we're going to get to 380. I don't think that. I think maybe if we can get a good run, I got 350 on price target, maybe 360 range for Uniswap is the likelihood of what we're condensing on. I did want to go over some Bitcoin because you brought up a good point on why we're likely going to see more downwards trend. And I actually don't even have this one pulled up. But if we go and look at the 3-month chart, which I pulled this up quite a bit because I feel like people need to see this. We don't have a whole lot of 3-month candles for Bitcoin, right? But we've been calling it since October, which it's really funny is I saw Lifer say that today, and I was like, yeah. I'm like, well, that's not what I don't watch him, so I couldn't say that. But I'm like, I've been told by a few other people that you've been more bullish than you have been bearish.
What?
Half glass full type of guy.
When does the 3 months close? This month?
No, next month.
Next
we have a
month?
We have 1 month and 18 days. And and what I'm looking at is we had the red dot right here, very stivvy. We do have the 21 right there. I mean, I can't imagine going down to the 50, right? That just doesn't seem likely. So I don't want to say that. But we do have the VWAP coming down. Now, we don't have money flow because it's such a big candle deficit. But that does concern me. And then the 1 month, we came down to right where we're at. But but money flow is still coming down. Momentum is still coming down. VWAP still is coming down. Now, if we get the angle, we might get that rally. But strength stokes are also coming back. Now, what I was predicting, Trent, is I was actually over here. You might call me crazy because I was pulling numbers out of my ass because I think this cycles are changing. Mm-hmm. So I was just kind of like looking at. I'll explain to you what I was looking at. So we're having a bad 10%, 12%. This was actually 17% yesterday, February. And I was like, where did we mirror that bestly? And I looked at this. 2014, we had a 10% and a 17% was the only time frames like we had back-to-back months. Now I was like, well, if it's following this cycle right here in 2014, which is kind of hard because so long ago, we had a bad May and an okay. We had an okay, or did I say May? February, March, April. We had a bad March, April. April is okay. February wasn't that great. So that's 4 candles, right? So 10%. We were 17%. Well, I'm on the 2-week chart looking at Bitcoin, right? So I'm looking at this fat candle that's coming down right here. You see this fat candle, Trent? Just douche, right? Top.
Oh, I see that fat candle.
Okay, now we come over here, and I was like, okay, let's look at last cycle, right? Well, then we get a medium candle. I think that fat candle is this fat candle right here we had in that cycle. And then we had a little bit of rally. So the next candle wasn't that bad. And next candle, that was the bottom. And then we kind of had sideways. We had a few where we just kind of came a little lower to get those percentages back, at the calendar, where I was like, well, March we did pretty bad. April we did But if I'm correct, we get that March bad candle right there. Boom. Okay, cool. And then we get that February candles. We trade a little sideways, and then we start our trend up. So I think this bad candle is similar to this bad candle right here. And if I'm right, we had that's this bad candle. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 2 months because we're on the weekly or 2 weekly time frame. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, 20 days times 2, whatever that is, 56. So I'm thinking that I get 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we might bottom out around here, but I think we might come down to this lower side of this little resistance. We might hit 53, 58, like what you were thinking. So next candle is going to be kind of bad. We get that in April, we start going up, then we get a little sideways one, and then we start working our way up in the summertime. That's what I'm kind of anticipating for Bitcoin. Just because the 3 month, which lines up with the 3 month, which is a month and a half out, it's 3 2-week candles, Trent.
Yeah.
So we kind of go like this. You come up. We have a worse month. Then we start doing this. We and kind of working our way up. Then you go, okay, cool. We get the cup and handle, boom, and then we're off to the races. This is what I'm seeing for the cycle. Mm-hmm. Where Bitcoin's not affected, right? We have that breakdown. Everybody freaks out, but it's just like it's on track. Like pretend that manipulation never happened, and we keep on going on our ways.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving you the screen, Trent.
Yeah, I'm with it. Let's see. So what?
And if you haven't already, what was your name? Kalani? Please become a subscriber because YouTube's a hard grind and we love new subscribers. And we'll give you a specialty shout out every day that you're in here at the end of our stream because we appreciate everybody in here, not just Kalani.
Yeah,
we appreciate everybody in here and we shout out everybody in the chat.
So I'm gonna cover. I'm gonna redo all of our requests.
He did become a subscriber.
Oh, hey, nice.
Hey, thank you, Kalani.
I'm gonna rechart all of our requests.
Well, somebody else took it and subbed too.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah.
Nice meeting you, by the way.
I'm going to rechart all of our requests just very quickly. I'm just going to be on the 4 hour on all of them. So I'm going to miss some data on them. I'm just going to give you a brief rundown of the 4 hours. So this is Zcash. We've got converging trend lines here. Lux Algo draws these trend lines for you. And you can see how it predicts them into the future a bit. You know, I love that. That feature. So you can see these converging trend lines, right? And it's giving you this, they always give you this triangle shaped pattern here, not because it's trying to tell you that it's a specific type of pattern like a symmetrical triangle or a descending or ascending triangle. It's not calling out patterns. It's just projecting trend lines into the future. And where those trend lines meet, it's just a different way of thinking, right? That instead of thinking in terms of patterns, although I like patterns, but instead of thinking about patterns, it's strictly thinking in terms of trend lines, right? And so there's always going to be a place where the downtrend and the uptrend converge.
Hey, Trent.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, Kalani, I put the link to our Discord. If you want to pay $2.99 a month, you could do that, but you could also join us for free in this link. A special thanks to our new sub.
Yes.
And, yeah. So anybody wants to join for free, it's right there.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So, yeah, Zcash, you know, the thing is, up here at, you know, around the $300 range, there's going to be major resistance. I would say that there's resistance all the way from the current level up to that trend line because you're piercing into the bearish reversal cloud right here. And you've already hit your take profit on the 4 hour at $284. I mean, you've basically hit it. And you had this blue X come in right here, telling you that the upward momentum is losing its strength, okay? Not only that, stochastic RSI is overbought and it's crossing bearish. Hyperwave is overbought. So, Zcash, are we going to go up much more? I don't know. I know I said I was just going to look at the 4 hour, but look, the daily is telling a similar story. It's not quite done yet, but look, stochastic RSI on the daily is getting above the dotted line. So this rally might not be done yet. It could come up to the level of the trend catcher here at 294. It could.
Oh,
it could.
Did you see the new gentleman in here too? Roman Menunez. Welcome in, Roman. I haven't seen you around here before. Thank you for joining. If you want to help support the Brew Crew, guys, please like and subscribe, and then we'll give you and Kalani a special shout out at the end of the show. Yeah. So thank you for coming on, and we're gonna look at Tao.
Oh, Kalani said he's been subbed. I thought.
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought so, but
it's nice. I've never seen him before, so it makes me feel good. Like I
think you have seen him before, but YouTube changed everyone's usernames the way they appear.
Is that true, Kalani? Have I seen you before?
Yes, I remember him being in here. Yeah.
Well, maybe he came when I wasn't here.
I mean, yeah. So it does make you wonder. I wonder if anyone who's ever subbed off of a video upload has ever actually came into a live chat. I'd be willing to bet that the answer to that is no. But, who knows? Anyways, what was I thinking about right now? Okay, the trend.
You were thinking that we got the likes past the watchers. I mean, that's pretty hard to do. People coming in liking us just to give us the support, and then they got a dip. So thank you guys for doing that. You guys are smashing that like button, guys. Bam, 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 boom, boom.
So we could go a little higher on Zcash to the level of the trend catcher, but look, at the end of the day, whenever the stochastic RSI is high on the daily and on the 4-hour, I like to short. So that being said, I would not long this. So there you go. Next one, we had what was the Uniswap? Okay, Uniswap. Daily stochastic RSI is high. Lex Algo is drawing your daily trend line right here. Your take profit number 2 is still underneath you, $2.15. The question is, do you break 215 before you break this high up here? Well, that's not fair. That high is at $6.27. So of course you hit 215 first. And I know that's not fair, but that's just the structure, guys. If you took the prices away, if you took the prices off of the chart completely and you just talked about structure, if all you could see were these candles and you knew nothing about the price, like you would say, you're gonna hit 215 before you're gonna hit. Well, I guess you're in price discovery to the downside. At least on this chart, I'd have to bring something more visible.
Kalani has a question for you.
Oh yes. I'd have to go to the weekly to bring something more visible in here. Let me look at Kalani's question.
I'll throw it up on the screen. Easy peasy, man. Let me throw you on the screen.
I'm a busy guy, but I lurk around. Out of curiosity, do you guys know any fundamental analysis? For example, coin token adoption, utility, regulation catalysts. Well, the thing is, I mean, I think that fundamental analysis, I don't want to boil it down to just news, okay? Because it is other things than just news. Like you said, it's utility, right? So, for example, let's just take Ethereum, for example. EIP 1559 back in the day in 2021, and then ultimately Ethereum 2.0, the merge, as they called it.
The merge, yeah. The merge, the splurge, and the surge.
Yeah, like those are examples of fundamental analysis because they're examples of the changing utility of the project, and you have a burn mechanism, and in theory, Ethereum becomes deflationary. Okay, now it has to. The caveat to that is that Ethereum has to have enough transaction volume on the chain in order to become deflationary, right? Because coins will burn the more and more usage happens on the chain. So it is not just automatically deflationary. Users have to come in for it to become deflationary. So anyways, that's just, I'm just giving you an example. Like that's an example of fundamental analysis. To me, fundamental analysis is a mix of that kind of stuff and the news. And for that reason, fundamental analysis is something that you kind of keep up on every day and every week. It's not something that you just kind of No.
Yeah.
It's not something that you know the way that you know TA, for example. It's something that you have to keep up on, and you can't keep up on the fundamentals of every coin, even just in the top 100. I'm sorry, but you just can't. Maybe someone else can, but I care about things in life other than crypto. Like, so I can't keep up on the fundamental analysis of every coin in the top 100. I can keep up on the fundamentals of Cardano because that's my, and to be honest, I can keep up on a handful. I can keep up on the fundamental analysis of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano.
I think you give on the fundamentals, and you can too, Trent, on with all these coins that you guys care about and you come in every single day and just talk about. We keep up on them. I mean,
That's
we
true.
do. I mean, we keep up on them, especially that. Yeah, I think what Trent's saying is like with me personally too, I hold like 10 coins. And I like to look at those 10 coins like this. Like, those are my babies, you know what I mean? But when you guys start putting nuggets on my radar, I'm like, I'm seeing this coin come up a lot. Let's dig into it. Let's figure out what this is all about. And I think that's a huge part of our community is that we always keep each other accountable on what's moving.
Hey, I saw that shadow that Coinbase has perps now, but I'm not interested.
Oh, I mean, but they do have that. Crypto.com has it too, and beat Coinbase to it, Trent.
Yeah, I'm not interested in any of it though. Like,
he doesn't like metals.
I like metals, but I'm not interested in the perps. Like, why am I gonna trade? Why am I gonna trade futures on Coinbase instead of using, BidFi or BTCC? And I know that those are our exchange partners of choice, but even just any other exchange out there, like, Femex, Blowfin, like whatever you want to use. Like, why am I gonna trade futures on Coinbase?
Welcome in, Roman. He just joined the server on the Discord. Nice seeing you.
Thank you. Why am I gonna trade futures on Coinbase? Like, I have a friend of mine that's new to crypto, and because Coinbase just rolled that out, he was messing around with it and losing money on a trade, and he doesn't even know what leverage is. Right? And so I had to explain to him, I was like, dude, stay away from that. I literally told him, this is an in real life friend of mine, okay? Like, I told him, you don't know enough about this yet to be playing with that. I said, but if you want to get it out of your system, like, use our link and sign up for BTCC because they'll give you 100 USDT just for signing up with our link. Play around with that 100, set leverage, you can't even adjust it. Exactly. Like, when you, and I'm just going to plug this for anyone in the chat. Like, when you sign up for BTCC with our link, they will give you 100 USDT to trade with just for registering. No KYC. So, I told him, I said, look, just get that $100 and trade with it, play around with it, learn how to leverage.
Crazy.
And then just, just don't mess with it other than that. He was showing me how you basically just buy if you're doing this on Coinbase, you can put in, you can buy like a leveraged, a share of a leveraged position. It's like you have to put in minimum $130 or whatever, and you can't even set the leverage at all. It's not even any of us that are used to leveraged exchanges. You almost don't even know what you're looking at when you look at the Coinbase perps. It's dumb. A contract, exactly. So I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know why anyone would. I don't know why anyone would do it over, like, again, BidFi, BTCC.
She just jumped on the desk with me.
Or over any of those exchanges. They're basically trading against their users. Yeah, right. I think it's dumb, guys. Like, Coinbase should, in my opinion, should stay in the business of onboarding new users, and they shouldn't offer leverage to new users. In my opinion, in a perfect world, in a utopian world, but whatever.
They're basically trading against their own users.
Yeah. So
You must think we're dumb.
Uniswap thing is
You're bullish or bearish on the Uniswap, Trent?
bearish. Stochastic RSI is high on the daily, and it's high on the it's getting high on the 4-hour. So I would wait for a short, but again, I wouldn't long. That being said, I mean, look, you are closer to this uptrending line of support than you are to this downtrending line of resistance.
Hey,
So that could be a long, but you have to you would have to prove to me that you're going to get above this trend catcher first. Right now, you have a sell signal on the 4-hour on Uniswap with a red trend catcher. And that is a recipe for a short on LuxAlgo. And so the thing about that is that the strong sell signal and the red trend catcher make me think that we're definitely in the near future going to break this lower trend line, and we're going to head down here to the take profit at 284. So there's that. What was I don't think we ever got around to hype. Let's see. Hype. Stokes are high on the 4-hour. You do have a buy signal, but the trend catcher is red. So the trend catcher is not confirmed the buy signal yet. Stokes are high on the 4-hour, and Stokes are probably high on the daily. No, Stokes are low on the daily. So hype is a different kind of animal right now than the rest of the market. That's just a fact, because stochastic RSI is low on the daily. Pretty much everything else, it's high on the daily. So hype is doing something different than the market, which means that it's something to keep an eye on. You do have this line. As long as you can continue to hold it. I know it's kind of a big gap, so you would have to be low leveraged, but that's where I would probably set my stops, is at this trend line.
Welcome in, D Not You.
Hey, what's up, D Not You? The hyperwave has turned green. The money flow is moving up. It's still red, but it's going up.
Is it red and swollen, Trent?
Yeah. I don't know. This is just the kind of thing I would stay away from, because it's unpredictable. But at the same time, it's doing something different than the market is, and that can pay off sometimes. So, what were we? Let's see here.
He says Sean wants to get some hype below what is it, $15.
Below $15.
Dude, you remember, Sean? One of my first rants I've ever did on the show was about hype. Do you remember that, Trent?
Yeah.
I ranted about that. I literally was at the very top about it. And everybody was it was the crud of the cruds. Well,
if you look at the weekly, you'll get your $15.
I don't know. I disagree.
No, you'll get it. Look. I'll show you why.
We need a prediction market on who's going to be right, Trent or T-Square.
Look, I'll show you why. You have these converging trend lines, okay? And right now you're teetering right on top of the lower line. So you're struggling. It is giving it on the weekly. It's giving its last ditch effort to it actually did lose the line already, but it's trying to get back above it. And dude, it is teetering on it. You've got this sell signal up here, and granted, the trend catcher is still green, but look at look at the price wick up to the trend catcher and fail at it. See it right there? Like it wicked right up to the trend catcher, it failed, and as it did that, it left tweezer tops right here. So you have a tweezer top, a lower.
Roman just joined it.
Hey, thank you. A lower high with tweezer tops sitting right on top of a trend line, and so the question becomes, I like to pose this question. The question becomes, are you going to break this low before you break this high? And I think the answer to that is yes. You might not break it, but are you going to make a substantial run at it? That your take profit would be a double bottom. Right, so your take profit number 2 is literally $0.00. I don't think that's gonna happen, but look, do you come down and double bottom this before you break that high? I think the answer to that is yes. I mean, look, stochastic RSI is high on the weekly. Stochastic RSI isn't even high on Bitcoin on the weekly. So, I don't...
You want to see? Throw me up. Throw me up, man. Throw this gorgeous mug on my face.
All right.
So this is what I'm looking at.
Wait, you're not even. I can't throw you up because you need to share your screen all over again.
What? Say why?
I don't know.
Trent kicked me off, guys. He literally kicked me off.
I didn't.
All right, so here I am. Okay, right. So we got a tight ass trigger wave on the daily right now. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, damn, that thing's so tight. I think it's so tight, and the 12-hour momentum's flying in.
I bet you're right, Shadow.
We're above the 200. UOP coming up, strength doing good. Now we create a lower high. I might sing a different tune, right? I might just sing a different tune, but it looks like this is kind of break up. This looks like it's starting to break up to me. Now the daily, we got freaking green dot trigger wave. 2-day, we're kind of going against the grain a little bit. VWAP breaking up, money flow kind of like a little. It was worse back here. We get the money flow increase. Obviously, we went up, right? Market cipher, but we're on the green, man. The little tail, the green money flow, volume coming in, strength has a good reversal. Now we get above on the daily. Like, we could do this, man. We could get up to that 236 bucks. We did reject off at once, but I like that trigger wave, man. It's so tight. It's so tight. 2-day, we're right there to get above the 2-day. Maybe you can make a Sammy cup and handy with a little circle-ish thing there and a little, let's draw it on there. Let's get like a little Sammy cup and handy. Measure move coming in. I'm not saying $15 might not be off the table, but I definitely think we could be in a move up. We might be seeing $45 coming in on the 2-day. The 3-day, we do have a red dot to the downside, so that might play in your favor of $35. But it might. VWAP is just barely in the red. It's at -9, and Stokes are green, but they're coming down. You know what? I'll take it back, Trent. I think we're in a rally on the 1-day, 12-hour, and daily, but the 3-day starting to look not my favorite signs in the market. How's that? But the weekly does look like momentum still coming in. I mean, we do get the momentum wave. I don't think this move is done. Maybe we come up and visit, $41 right up here before we drop back down.
Yeah.
And doing that, now, you know how we get there, Trent? Is that Bitcoin runs up to 77K.
Right.
If we get that rally.
Which I hope we don't at this point, but,
I know, right?
But, I mean... Yeah, it begs the same question to the downside. Like, what do we think hype is going to do if Bitcoin is falling to 55K? Like,
we're gonna be worried. We're gonna be really worried. We're gonna be so worried. We're gonna be buying the dip.
I'm not going to be buying the dip on hype. I don't really care about hype like that.
I don't care about hype either. I think that their market cap's manipulated somehow, some way. So that's what I say. I'm not a hype fan in any way, shape, or form. I'd be, you know what my theory on hype is going to be? It's going to be the next pancake swap, which is still relevant, but cake is not going back up to whatever its all-time high was.
That's a good point.
That's what I think. I think it was all hype driven. You know,
get it? Hype driven.
Yeah, let's go take a look at hype. Let's look at cake. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, let's see here. Maybe they have a certain supply, right? I think actually hype might. They have 345 million cake tokens, maxed by 400 million. I don't know the unlocks. Most of it's circulating now.
Francisco says our Discord link is expired.
I know, but Roman just joined it, and I was just in there, and I think he joined it. I think I missed him, but that was you. That's awesome.
It can't be expired because you had to have just copied it from.
Yeah, I sent it in there twice, Trent. First time, maybe it only lasts 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I just copied it right now too. So,
cake. There's a max
one down there cannot be expired.
Hyperliquid. Oh, I think he's in the Discord now, Trent.
Oh, okay.
Hyperliquid. There's nothing circulating. At least cake is almost maxed out. Cake is almost all out there, dude. This can inflate four times full. Four times. It can get a lot. Okay, it can go up another 350%, 400%. It's just not looking. It's just not on my radar, man. I don't even care. Most of it's even held by hype and Bybit, which is why Bybit almost holds more than hype. Is kind of interesting to me. I'm not bullish on hype. I'm not. I think they went up way too fast. I think the market cap is inflated like a Eugene on steroids. All right, so we're gonna go look at. This is how I like to scout out some. What did I just do? I just did something, and we're going back. Okay, coming over here, we're gonna go look at biggest gainers and losers, guys. We talked about shorting a lot of things. I was going to short, but I ended up passing out. We talked about Echelon Prime. Did not talk about Whiteout. Echelon Prime was 2 days ago when we talked about shorting it. We talked about shorting Rivet last night. I was like, dude, it's going to go down. I was going to short it, but I fell passed out. You know, it happens, man. I wake up early. It's okay, though. There's always a trade in the market. We talked about, I mean, I don't know if we talked about Layer Zero. But everything else, if we did talk about a short, you know, they're just not in there.
Yeah.
Just not in there. But we'll see. We'll take a Chill Guy up 12%. Arc. Jupe up 12%. Hedera, you know what? Hey, do you guys know why Hedera's up? I gotta go. We're gonna go over to X. I'm gonna tell you why Hedera is in the top gains today. You guys are gonna be blown away if you don't know this, because you guys love it. Okay, check it out on X. Hedera, they have FedEx as a governing council member as of today. Fed freaking X, man. That is the greatest thing since all X's. FedEx, guys, that is huge. Tried to laugh at my joke. There you go. This is all delayed. Yeah, FedEx, guys, it is just absolutely monstrous. Congratulations to there. You guys work hard. I'm glad that you guys are part of always growing. Guys, this isn't a bear market. This is a build market. Yes, let's do it, man. You know, we might get a while. Oh, Kai, yes, I saw that. Were you able to ride that short out? I saw that dip and I saw it ride back up. I was curious if you took profits and ran back in there. Let me know. If you guys haven't already, we are partners also where we're over here on X with BitBuy, one of our top exchange partners. You save 20% with your trading fees with us. No KYC, no VPN, and they are a great partner of ours. And they have an event bonus that's a volume base, you know, 1 million, 5 million, 20 million, 50 million, and 100 million. You can get between $129 to 10 G's. Okay, check them out. And then we also have, Trent was talking about, which D Not You, or was it D Not You was talking about, or DCA? Where are you at?
Someone
over the rainbow. Hey guys, check out Trent. Look at that. Look at that. He's at the beer fest, guys. We want to see your beers in the Discord. What's your favorite hydration drink? Trent is not there with the Cardano hat. You should be sharing the Cardano love, putting the exposure at that beer fest. You should be slapping stickers on the table. Here was a short that we were talking about. We're creating a CME gap. Let's get it, man. We talk about all sorts of great stuff on our X. If you haven't, follow us over there. Where are you at, man? Frick, it's far down here. We need to freaking repin that another freaking pin. Gosh dang pin. Just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Just when you think you're almost there. There it is. Guys, we're having a little issue, it looks like, with Not You, but anybody else has not had this issue. You create an account 40%.
It wasn't with Not You. It was with
DCA?
No. Daily.
Oh, well, regardless, Daily's not here, so.
But our girl messaged me back last night and said, I just confirmed with the team that everyone got their deposit. So, I mean.
Oh, okay. No KYC, no VPN, and with BTCC, they're offering 40% discount on your trading fees with our link, guys. So if you go create an account right now, you don't get that. If you use our link, you get that. So if you want to end the trade, you want to short the market with the rest of us, get in there, join the Discord. We'll have fun in there, dude. We talk about prediction markets. We talk about dog right now. We talk about trends, Chinese, Egyptian food. I've never even had Egyptian food. I don't even know what Egyptians eat. And you get $100 instantly like this with that coupon to trade with, and then you get a deposit bonus between a minimum of 500 up to 100 grand. You could get $10,000, 10% bonus if you put 100 grand, or you get $50. You're gonna put $500 in it. It's just extra free money to trade with. Guys, be part of the Discord, have fun, join BTCC if you want to do it. It's a great time. Expiry links are the worst. LOL, they are shot at 110%. Kalani says, haha, I used to be an
assistant
brewmaster with my pops. Dude, that's dope, man. That's one of me Trent's callings.
Right. So what's your favorite beer style? I need to know this.
Yeah, you should. You know, when me and Trent start our own beer company, we might have to hire you to help run it. We might need a manager.
Yeah, you guys might not. We may have never said this live, but this is our end game, guys. Like, crypto is just here to fund our brewery that T-Square and I are going to open one day. So there you go. And it's going to be a brewery where people can come and they can and talk about life. That's the magic of a brewery. You know, even going back to the Middle Ages, right? Even going back to like the 16th and 17th century, like with the advent of taverns and pubs, public houses,
public restrooms, public houses.
Like back in the day, brewing was considered a woman's job, by the way. And what would happen
because the women wouldn't drink it.
What would happen in the Middle Ages, I'm talking the 15 and 1600s, is that the wife would like make sure that she brewed enough beer for the house, to last everyone, a sufficient amount of time. And then if you made friends with your neighbors, what the wives would do is that they would rotate like 1 week on, 1 week off. One wife would brew for two households.
One wife. You get two wives, and one they have to switch shifts.
Well, no. I mean, if you're neighbors, neighbors.
Oh, the swingers, guys. You take my wife, I take your wife. We're neighbors.
No. I just mean like one wife would brew for both households 1 week, and then the next week the other wife would brew for both households. So each wife got a week off, but then. But then what do you think happened when one wife was better at brewing than the other? Right? What ended up happening was that more people that lived in the vicinity would all start to come to this one that brewed the best, and those became your first pubs, your first public houses, and your first taverns. And yeah, man, like breweries have always been a center of social convergence. And so T-Square and I are going to open up a brewery one day.
Everything's going to be triple dry hop IPAs.
I'm not talking about sharing wives. I am a conservative evangelical Christian.
What's that called?
I'm not-
Polygamy. We were talking about polygamy yesterday.
No, I'm
Ironically
not.
enough.
One man, one wife. Like Genesis 1, Matthew 19. For this reason, God made them in His image, male and female. For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, to one wife, and the two, not the three, will become one flesh, right? So no, I'm not talking about sharing wives like that. I'm just talking about brewing, man. Like.
I don't even know how we got here.
The wives would like become friends and they'd both give each other a week off. Not like that. They give each other a week off from brewing. Okay, Anyway.
You were there brewing. That changes the whole sentence. You missed that brew sentence. You walk in the conversation. You're like, sharing wives, they swap weekly. Like, what the hell did I just walk into? Those keywords really make a difference.
We all got like 50 viewers pile in right when I said that, and they didn't hear that one part, and then they all hopped off.
That's exactly.
Oh, he says coffee stout. I have a decently brewmaster, my dad. We have recipes. Our faves are Sky Island, the coffee stout. Dippers are low on my palate. Yeah, I get you. D-Not says, I'm in California. Sharing wives is common here. Sharing a lot of things is common here.
Hey, Trent, you know what's interesting about today? Night's up 12%. The day that it pumps is the day that we become ambassadors, guys. Is that a coincidence? I don't really think it is, man. That's not a coincidence. We have a special meeting with a gentleman, right, Trent? And then it goes over everything that entails. Guys, Trent is going to film this entire setup just for you guys. We're going to give you a whole walkthrough process. It's going to be awesome. We'll make a little short video. Trent gets to walk through like a hallway, and it's just going to be great, man. Red carpet, the works. Man, where's Deezy at? Baby Toshi up 16% today.
I like a lot of styles, Kalani. It's just I don't know what it is about these dang hazy IPAs, and I don't mean your average run-of-the-mill hazy. I mean like the ones from a very select handful of breweries. But when it hits, it just absolutely hits, and I go back to it over and over and over and over again. But I do like all styles. I love a good Pilsner. I love a good Mexican lager. I love Belgian styles.
Lager? I don't even know her.
Lager? I don't even know her.
We were talking about wife swapping.
Pilsner? I don't even know her. Yeah, but I mean,
I guess they are named after women, aren't they? The wives are brewing. Let's call this one the lager.
Belgian triples and Belgian doubles. My the best part of my fridge is my stout.
Did he just say he hates his wife over and over and over again?
I have a stout here that I've opened on the show. This is Paisley Cave Complex. A bourbon barrel-aged imperial blueberry stout.
You happen to have that high-end bottle that you just picked up at that place? Show it off.
Coming in at... I do. I gotta go outside and get it out of
Go get it. I'll run the show. I want to see it too.
It's this one's coming in at 14.4%. Yeah, I'll go grab the other one.
Okay, we'll get it. I'm gonna jump into the charts. Okay, guys, we're gonna look at Clo. Clo is 2 days back-to-back running up. It's a DeFi lending, bridging platform. They bridge a bunch of just different stables. Let's take a look at Clo. We're going to see what it's at. We added into our charts yesterday. Here it is, Clo. On the weekly, it's not been great. We'll take a look over here. Money flow is still in the green, man. It's still in the green. The 1 hour has a fat trigger wave. We looked at it right here yesterday, and we were like, should we short it? I said, nah, man. The money flow is still increasing. Looks like that played out really good. We missed that little bit of short right there, though. Excuse me. But the 1 hour, dude, we got that little trigger wave. VWAP coming in. String Stoke still up. I like this, man. Money flow is still thick like a cake. Still thick like a cake. Now, the 12 hour, we looked at that weekly time frame. There's that giant red just dumping right there, but the money flow is strongly increasing. Question is this a lower high, or we're gonna paddle on up, and can we break out? If we can break out of this, I mean, we might have a pit stop at 13 cents, but if we really come out strong swinging, dude, this puppy can run, baby. We'll probably see 20 cents. A full on, almost dang near double. Okay, Trent, show us this bottle. I'm gonna minimize my screen. I'm gonna minimize my screen so we can see it better.
Yeah, so this one is from Pure Project Brewing in San Diego, and it's called Gravitas Infinitum. And this is a triple barrel aged stout with organic Tahitian vanilla, coming in at 18%. You probably can't see it, but you know what I'll do?
18%.
18% on a
Damn,
stout.
bro. That's some liquor in there.
This was a $50 bottle, which is crazy. Admittedly.
Is there any like story behind on the bottle, like that perks it up?
Yeah. So actually, I'll pull up. I'll pull it up and share the screen right now. Pure Project Brewing.
Trent is feeling spicy tonight with that bottle.
Gravitas Infinitum. Let's see here. Share this tab instead. Bam. Are you over 21? Yeah, I'm over 21. You see my beard?
You see the bottle? We have the bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, I already have the bottle.
Yeah.
Dang, look at that.
That is dark.
We should just steal these pictures.
We should, and you should drink the bottle right now. Guys, if we get 2 more subscribers right now, he's gonna drink the bottle live. We'll slam it down. $50, like just bam, boom. We'll make a TikTok reel too.
I did not say that. We should just steal these pictures, and then use them for our ex, because I can't. I picked up 2 of these, right? Like, so I can only pour it twice. Like, I can reuse these pictures over and over. I mean, I don't know.
That's good, man. I like that idea.
Anyways, so this was Pure Project's 10th anniversary as a brewery. And it says 10 years calls for something extraordinary. Enter Gravitas Infinitum. We pushed this anniversary stout to 18% alcohol by volume, making it the highest alcohol beer we have ever made. For extra flavor, this beer also went through 18 hours of boiling and 43 months of triple barrel aging across Breckenridge, Eagle Rare, and Cutwater bourbon barrels.
So you got 3 barrels. Those are the 3 barrels.
With organic Tahitian vanilla woven through the finish. The result, a luscious, thick-bodied 18% ABV brew featuring waves of dark chocolate, bourbon warmth, and a deep caramelized malt. Cheers to 10 years. I will say that I did try this. I tried to pour this at the anniversary, and okay, it was very good. Don't get me wrong.
Do they have a tasting of it?
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
It was very good. Are there any crypto beer relations you guys know of? Yes. I'll show you that in a minute. We actually need to do a longer interview with this guy.
I like that golden little symbol they got on that cup. That is slick.
I know, right? So I will say I tried it at the event, and it was very good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I would rate it like an 8.6 out of 10, okay? But I will say it was kind of like drinking a mix of like syrup and motor oil. It was very thick. Thicker than I expected it to be. But anyways, if you cut the music, I will show. You know what? I'm gonna play a video from our channel.
Which should be kind of interesting. Have you seen those people who buy the Britas and then they pour their alcohol into the Brita and let it the Brita filter it? Have you seen that?
Some people say tap water is best.
No tap water. Brand new filter, brand new Brita, and they pour it in there, and they let the filters filter out whatever it is, and people say it tastes phenomenal. Have you seen that?
I have. Where is this video? Wait, I'm on the screen, right?
You are on the screen because there's that Cardano video with a gentleman over there from Evo. Couldn't have been that long ago, right?
That's what I'm saying. Because here it is. So I need to do a longer interview with this guy.
You should hit them up, see if they want to come up. That'd be fun.
I should. I need to do a longer interview with this guy soon, Kalani. But I met this guy at Rare Evo, and his project is called Hops on Cardano. And he even brought his own brew to Rare Evo and was giving it away to people. And it was a sour ale. It was really good. He did it in partnership with a local brewery in Vegas, where the conference was happening. But anyways, I'll just play the video for you. Let's see here.
Volume? There's no volume.
Yeah.
Is this before I talked at the beginning and rambled? You should see if you could skip the minute. Or if
it's not a whole minute. Let me go right now. Yeah.
There's no volume, Trent.
Yeah.
There's no volume.
No volume?
At all.
Well, if there's no volume, I don't know why that would be, but if there's no volume, just go follow Ryan at Hops on Cardano. I don't know why. I mean, the volume's on.
Yeah, there's no volume. It's super bizarro.
Try to play it from yours. See if there's any difference.
Play it from mine?
Yeah. Just go to our YouTube, look at videos.
Oh, I'm already there.
Oh.
He thinks I'm a noob, guys. Look, share tab instead. You can put me on the screen.
Oh, yeah. No, you're on lives. Gonna go up to. Oh yeah, you're right. It's right there. Huge utility is the thumb.
And some people think craft beer is dying, and
Are
it's
you?
not.
Yep.
I'll watch this again, though.
Hello, my name is Trent with the Blockchain Brew, and I'm here today with Ryan from Hops on Cardano.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Would you mind telling us a little bit about what you guys do, what your mission is?
Sure. I mean, first and foremost, blockchain has become a huge part of my life, a part of yourself. That's why we have kind of blockchain associated with us. But I'm an even longer craft beer enthusiast. I've been involved with craft beer since 2008. And in fact, I started brewing beer in 2011-ish or so. And now I'd like the whole side of brewing, from crafting the beer to enjoying all the different styles that all the breweries make. It's just a huge part of my life. So as I got a little bit, fast forward to the 2020s, I started learning more about blockchain. I started to see some areas where blockchain could really fit into the craft beer industry. There's distribution issues. There's all kinds of things. Now, I would love to get a part of the distribution issues, but that's a little bit above my pay grade, I guess you could say. I started seeing a fun way of bringing power back to craft breweries themselves. If you notice, all markets have ups and downs, and craft beer is one of them. It's had such an incline for so many years. Yeah. It's finally now crashing. Its own bull run. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's exactly what it is. Because the cream is rising to the top. Yeah. But it wasn't sustainable how many craft breweries were just coming out. Like one after the other after another.
Yes.
There's not enough people to drink all that beer. So you're seeing some of the better breweries.
I can try.
What do you mean? I'm right
Exactly.
here.
And I feel bad saying the better breweries because I've had some craft breweries that have gone out of business. I'll use an example like True Brewing out of Colorado. Their beers are fantastic. They're amazing. They make a double-barreled stout that was one of the best I've had in the last year. But they just went out of business. The point of the mobile app that we're developing is to give the attention back to the brewery. So it works just like Untapped. So it'll work in in unison or like a complement to Untapped. Untapped, you go in, you check in on the beer that you're drinking. Instead of that, you're checking into the breweries. You're checking into the bottle shop you're going to, the beer bar, giving the attention back to the establishment. But then there'll be some engagement involved. So like as you engage with it, you do activities and things. All of it is going to be tied to like a wallet, to a blockchain where you actually earn cryptocurrency for your reward of engaging with it. Fun for the aspect of the craft beer enthusiast, but it's also secretly and slyly teaching about blockchain.
Yeah.
So we'll have the ability to withdraw from it, so you can either sell the asset or within the app, the depth of it, the background, where we really want to go with it is to involve membership programs from the breweries all over the world. It's a big undertaking, but the focus is there. We got a good team behind us, and that's what we're going to do.
That's amazing. And where can people find the app?
So, well, the app's not out yet, so we're still in the early phases of making it. We started as an NFT project. The NFT project's called Hops on Cardano. It's on Cardano, obviously.
JPEG store, people can
JPEG store.
Okay.
Yeah, there's quite a few. I think there's 5,500 assets in the collection. And there's a few other pieces to our collection, but that's really just the fun side that like us NFT guys, like we got involved with, enjoyed it. It's all craft beer themed, all the layers of it. You have like from brewmasters down to shift brewers and all kinds of things. So there's like a gamified aspect to it a little bit. But secretly what that's doing is it's also staking and earning a token. That token is what's involved with the app moving forward. Okay. So that token is already in distribution and people have the opportunity to kind of stack their bags with a little bit until the breweries start getting control of it, which in itself is an undertaking because providing blockchain solutions to the craft beer industry or to any industry really out there that's new to it is going to be a challenge. But we're up for the challenge because we've, in this little adventure just in the last 2 years, we found a lot of breweries that are already stocking up on XRP or have running XRP nodes, or like there is breweries out there that are already seeing the potential to blockchain. So that's one of the things that we want to get involved with as well.
Well, that's awesome. Thanks for tuning in to the Blockchain Brew Show. Thank you, Ryan, for joining us. Subscribe to the channel to join the Brew Crew, the most hydrated crypto community on YouTube, and smash up the like button to show some love to Ryan.
Cheers.
Thanks.
I think this is
Oh,
it.
hey, you're
Trent.
already on this thing. Yeah.
I think this is it. It's not Hops on Cardano, it's Hops Brewers. And the reason why I figured that out is because he said 5,500. It's the only one that's 5,500. So, because I looked up Hops on Cardano and it didn't pull it up, but I'm like, the picture on here looked like him. I don't know if they have any like specialty.
I'm gonna buy one of these guys. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it right here because I don't know which wallet is connected. You know, I gotta look at
Brewers.
I only use one wallet where I interact with apps, like
Because Hops on Cardano doesn't exist, Trent.
Right. Well, the X account is Hops on Cardano.
Oh,
but
Hops and Brewers. Yeah, Hops and Brewers. This is it.
And you can see their logo up in the top left. It says Hops on Cardano. So this is it.
You could do like a floor sweep, Trent. I mean, how much are they even going for? 69 Cardano. That's like what?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not used to this. OpenSea, click on it, shows you the whatever that the dollar amount is. It's just like highlighting it. Oh, there he goes. Okay, they're $19.
Okay.
55 of them. Well, look at that one. Trent, it's golden. Chick, 400 Cardano.
That one's pretty cool.
$109. Addison Westbrook, is she a brewer?
Oh yeah, that's a good one, Kalani. That's good. I'm gonna hit him up about that, and we'll do a longer.
Not a whole lot for sale.
I know.
Sale.
Oh, wait, go down to the one with the
They want people to sell them so they could get Marilyn Monroe.
yeah. Hey, we did start early daily. Sometimes we start early on Fridays. That's why. But hey, thank you for jumping on in regardless.
They only have so many, Trent. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. They only have 50 for sale, 51.
So which one am I gonna buy? We need to hash this out right now with just you and I and whoever's in chat right now.
Well, this guy's kind of cool because he has I like that. Oh, his beer's half drinking. This guy kind of looks like you, Trent. Nicholas Hall. He does kind of look like you. You got the same colored hair. I don't know if you want to spend that code on. I like this Addison Westbrook one too a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's another guy that looks like you that's for sale. This guy kind of looks like me, or this guy looks like me. This one kind of looks like you, Trent. You could get this one. This would be a fun one.
Hey, congratulations, Daly.
I kind of like this one, Trent.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Hey, Daly's son just got accepted to UT Austin and Texas A&M.
Oh, nice, dude.
He says so proud of him. Which one do you think he's going to choose?
You could tell him to apply for waste management. They have scholarships. I'm not saying apply to work there, but they have scholarships. You could apply for a scholarship.
Don't you think that UT Austin is probably like the way to go from a tech perspective? I don't know.
I think I'll put the music back on.
Yeah, man.
Switching it up. Da, 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 da. So we were looking at Clo, Trent. So Clo, it does look like it could be a possible breakout. I did reject off this. I didn't even get up to that zone, to be honest with you. VWAP's coming back up though for a possible another run on the 4-hour, 12-hour. Wow, that's not the greatest chart. I really want this to break out, but maybe I'm just being biased. The 1 hour looks good. If it could get a higher high, let's effing go. But if it's not gonna get a higher high, it's a lower high, and lower highs are bearish. That's what I see. I've been out of the chat. Hey, I'm so late. Yo, Daily, you're not late. We're right on time, baby. We just keep going, man. You guys started early. We started precisely when we needed to. What's that? Lord of the Rings reference there. Received his nice A&M, dude. I'm telling him to look at Boeing because they will pay for everything, full ride. And if I have a friend who went to college to get a master's degree, and in their bachelor's year they applied for Boeing, and they back paid her not all the 4 years, and they gave her $15,000 on top of each degree. So she just applied and she got 30 grand like that, and they paid for everything.
I have like only 30 credits left toward a Master of Divinity degree. But yeah, I mean, which is great, right? But you don't make any money off of a Bible degree. Unless you're a charlatan, of course. So there you go.
That's not true. You don't need to make money.
I know.
Your fortune is even better, Trent, because you're making waves with God. Trent, how do you feel about charting night if this momentum can continue?
Yeah.
Is that something you're interested in?
Yeah, heck yeah.
I'll throw you on the screen.
Oh, got it.
Just so you know, you are on your video.
Okay. Night. Let's go.
Let's freaking go, guys. If you're a Night fan, put a +1 in the chat.
So, the recent momentum is probably not going to blast off. The reason why is simply because Bitcoin is in a bearish market, So, and I say bearish and not bear market for a reason, because I don't believe that we are exactly in the traditional 4-year cycle bear market. And look, there's arguments to and fro. I'm not going to repeat all that right now, but I think the cycle is breaking. Okay, it's not broken.
705, Trent. Subscriber 705. Shout out to you, whoever you are.
Thank you. It's not Daily said -1. The cycle is not broken and it's not intact either. In my view, the cycle is breaking. Oh wait, I'm not.
You're not on the screen.
Let's see.
Congratulations to both of you and your son.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you, Calvin. I thought that was Daily for a second. Calvin's coming in here congratulating Mr. Daily. Daily. Calvin, you're the shit, man. Coming in and appreciate you.
So, anyways, I don't see midnight blasting off right now. It's simply because, guys, Bitcoin's gonna go down to $55,000. It just is, in my opinion. Look, I charted this on midnight a while back. See where I drew the arrow? Okay, so from that point that I drew that, we've just been moving sideways since, but from when I drew this, the stochastic RSI was right here. It was peaking. And the stochastic RSI did go down. We did get we did go through a 20% drop from when I charted that. Longer term, we went through a 24% drop. But guys, this target is still in play at 3 cents, just a little over 3 cents. The stochastic RSI is now high on the daily. Not only that, it's making a lower high on the daily. So now instead of like doing this short move right here, the stochastic RSI is setting up to do a full top to bottom move, right? Which in my view, that kind of downward momentum would bring us to at least the take profit one at 0.03118. And that's on the daily chart. On the 4 hour, I mean, look, stochastic RSI is very high on the 4 hour as well. It's crossed bearish already. The hyper wave is very, very overbought on the 4 hour. Okay. And we've hit our take profit. So we did go through some, a bearish day or two. A bullish day or two. But we've pierced up into the bearish reversal zone. We've hit our take profit. What more do you want it to do? It's time for it to fall over now. We're in a bearish market. The trend is your friend. Like, it's just what's going to happen until crypto as a whole is bullish again. And I'm I'm a permabull on very few things. But Bitcoin, Cardano, XRP, Midnight, honestly, Ethereum, I can say I'm a permabull on. What else could I actually say I'm a permabull on?
Bitcoin?
I don't know. I already said Bitcoin.
XRP?
Yeah.
Did you say Crow?
I could.
I really don't think
Crow.
I really don't think BNB is going anywhere either.
Yeah, BNB probably looks good. Like, look, BNB had a very good bull run this time around. It did, in comparison to the altcoin market.
Let me know when you're done, because we just got a 1 hour close on Binance, and I'm like, yes. You should look at the 1 hour a night.
Yeah, run it.
The 1 hour a night. Did you get the new candle?
No, but it's not going to show us anything different than this. Let's see here. 1 hour close on night. It's going down.
That's kind of what I'm looking at too, Trent. So I'm over here on my screen. I'm like, look at this. That 200. That's where I like to short. So it might look good, but the 1 hour does not look good. I didn't look at any of the time frame, so respect that. 15 minute. Dude, that rising wedge, that's starting to look like a breakdown to me, man. That does look like a possible breakdown. VWAP wants to reverse. Money flow is not super thick. Strength kind of doesn't know what it wants to do. So volume is running lower right now. The 1 hour, dude, that red dot just, man, if you want to short that, it's not confirmed we just got it, but I'm like, that's looking like I'd probably front run that just because I'm kind of an bearish type of personality right now. The VWAP on the 4 hour is not looking great. It looks like a rejection off the 50, which is also happens to be the 200. Stokes are green, strength. It's okay. It does have momentum still, though. It does have a little bit of momentum on the oscillating blue wave. So maybe I could be wrong. Maybe you could say this is double bottom on the money, and this is double bottom. It's actually on its way to break out. Well, 12 hour looks pretty good. You know, Trent, I think the 1 hour I would short, but the 12 hour and the longer time frame of this weekend kind of lines up with more of what we've been seeing tonight with Bitcoin and XRP and Cardano and all these other coins that we've charted. That it does look bullish. Like it looks like it actually might make that larger move up over the weekend, which has me a little bit nervous because I don't want that CME gap. The last couple of weekends, kind of where we created that CME gap. So it's entirely up to everybody out here and what you think.
Yeah. Well, time to wrap it up.
Yeah, guys, you know, this stream was so good. I enjoyed every second with you guys. It wasn't like crazy over volume dramatic, but it was like the likes are pouring in, guys. For a Friday, usually one of our slower days, the viewers are gone up. We picked up a couple of subs. We had a couple guys join the Discord. You know, you guys are so supportive of a community, and I really enjoy being part of this with you. And yeah, and you guys get to see some of my personal life too. You know, we talk about like the dogs and the cats and charts and prediction markets, and we get to have fun with it. We're gonna. Thanks, Trent. Thanks a lot.
What?
You kicked me off the screen. Guys, we're going to be talking about join the Discord. We're going to be doing predictions on the UFC. We're going to have fun with it, and that's going to be coming tomorrow. But hey, guys, the most hydrated crypto community out here. That's us, and we want to thank everybody. So thank you, Daily. Thank you, Roman, for coming on in. Thank you, Roman, for becoming another subscriber. So shout out to you, Roman. Shout out to 705. I don't know who 705 was. Mr. Daily, it's always good seeing you, brother. I just wanted to look at some of your coins. You didn't give me enough call-outs. Kalani, it's always fun to find another person's passionate about craft beer and being able to talk about it. And I really think we should talk a lot deeper on your craft beer experience, especially in the future. Trent, you choked me. You know, thank you for coming on in. Francisco Santos, I tagged Trent in your name in the Discord. He'll hit you up later. We'll get to the bottom of what's going on. Mr. Shadow, thank you for coming on in. It's good seeing you, Shadow. It's been a hot minute since you've been able to pop in because you're busy with your own projects that you're running right now. Real Meta, thanks for coming on. Real Meta, Mercury Queen, thanks for coming on in to today's show. Daniel Kaufman, you didn't say anything bad, Daniel, and I didn't even look at Dash when you asked, but we did look at Dash. Rewind in 5 minutes. Absolutely, brother. We definitely take care of you, Daniel. Kalani. That's a fun name to say. If that's your real name, that's a great first name. I like that name. What's it mean? Kalani, say in the chat. Even if we disappear, I want to go back and read it. And Amelia Bedelia, thanks for coming on in. You guys have a great night. Stay blessed. We'll be back tomorrow. I have my son's birthday at 9 a.m. Why it's 9 a.m.? Because I asked my wife. I'm like, honey, that's way too early. But it's a thing. So, you know, I'll probably be around live. I'm noon to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you know, out there in Seattle, Washington time frames. But yeah, guys, stay blessed. Be blessed. Brew Crew out. T-Square out. Trent out.
Cheers.
Everybody's out. Hi, Calvin. Did I not say Calvin? Calvin, I missed you. I'm so sorry. I always seem to slide right by you, but I always catch you at the end. Good night, Calvin.